As a father of five myself, I understand that young boys, young girls, they want to play video games. They like playing video, especially boys. They like playing on your phone, playing video games on your phone, on their grandparents' phone, on their friend's phone, on your friend's phone, whoever's got one around them. But how do you, as a parent, understand and make a good judgment call to say, yes, this game is okay for my child, or no, this is not appropriate for him or her? We're going to talk today about a simple 4-step process to figure that out. Let's jump over to the iPad. All right, 4-step process. Very, very simple. Number 1, the number. How many games does your child need, right? How many games does your child need? Move this out of the way. How many games do they need if on the phone? Do they need to be playing 10 games? Do they need to be playing 20 games? If you're okay with them actually going through this process with each game they have and making sure that's okay, then the sky's the limit for you. But if you're not okay with that or you don't feel comfortable with that, then you need to limit the number of games that your child is using. Because when you limit that number, you limit the opportunity for them to make mistakes on different games, or other people who you don't want contacting your child to contact your child because you didn't see that this game allowed for that contact to happen. So, number 1 is how many games should they be on? How many games? Number 2, that's awful. Try this one more time. There we go. That's better. So, what kind of connectivity do they have? All right, so is the game something where you're just playing it on the phone, and you don't have to be connected to the internet? There's no way for people to contact people back and forth, or is it something to where you have to be connected? And you've opened yourself up, or you open your child up to connecting with other people and other people connecting with them. So wherever that level is, wherever they're at, as we talked about in a prior video, the level of connectivity, make sure that level on the app coincides with what you've decided as a parent, that you're okay with your child connecting with other people. Number 3, get rid of this one. So, Play Store and the App Store. Google Play and the App Store. When you put a app in there and say, trying to find the app, it's going to categorize your app that you're asking about with other apps that they think you may be interested in because they're similar apps. So if you put an app in there and all the apps around it are hookup apps, then you probably know right off the bat this is probably a hookup app. If you put it in there and it's a gaming app, then there's games around it. There's probably just a game. All right, so just let the App Store, let Google Play tell you what they know about it, because they know it better than we do off the bat. Is this a game appropriate for a child or not? And it'll also give you a rating on there. So not only will it say what other kind of apps they think it's around there, but they'll also give you a rating to say it's appropriate for somebody over the age of 17 or over the age of 13, or it's appropriate for a large range of people. Take that to heart. If your child's 10 years old and it's saying that you need to be over 13 to play this game, they probably need to be over 13, or they need to be over 18. They probably don't need to be on that app, because they're saying that this is for adults, or this is for older children. If your child's not that older child, then there's reasons they don't think your child should be on there. So listen to them. And number 4, the reviews. Check the reviews. Check the reviews on the app, and it can actually tell you a lot about it. If you don't have time to go and go through every single part of the app, the reviews will actually tell you a lot what you need to know. The complaints about it, the spamming, the things that go on during it, those are the type of things you need to know that they're going to be complaining about. And so without actually having to play the game, you can learn a lot about it just by reading the reviews. And the bonus, the +1 for the day is this. If you are a parent and you're looking to put this game on your child's phone, or you let your child use this on your phone, install it. Why don't you play it for a couple days? You get on there, play it for maybe an hour, 2 hours, see what it's like. And if you say that it's not appropriate at that point, then you know it's not appropriate for them before they're on there. Because once they're on these apps, once they begin to like the games, it's very difficult to get them off. So that's the +1 for today. Is 4 things. One is how many games do they need to be on? Are you prepared to check every single one of them? Number 2 is the connectivity of the app. If they have a lot of connectivity, if they can, and you're okay with that as a parent, and you think your child is ready for that, based on their age and their responsibility, then you're good to go. 3 is whenever you put your app in there, your game in there, it's going to tell you what other kind of games are similar to it. And if you see a app that are all that surrounding apps or all the apps, suggested apps or hookup apps or something for adults, then you know that game or that app is probably for adults. And reviews. Check the reviews. It can tell you a lot about the game with it before you even open it, before you download it, before you know anything else about it. The reviews will tell you a lot about it. And the +1 is if you're on the fence, go ahead, install it, play the game, see how it goes. Let your child, if you don't know how to play it, let your child play it with you watching on your phone, and then you make the determination at that point. I'm Mike Lemon with CyberSafe Teen, and we're making cyber simple so parents can make better decisions to keep their kids safe online. You have a great day.